Hello and welcome. I'm Marumba. Thank you for joining me. So this is a kind of like a channel update type thing, and just to let you guys know kind of where things stand with the new microphone. I gotta say, I'm not really sure that I think it was worth it. Like I've spent all day today, the entire day basically, just messing around with sound. I mean, it's only 4 o'clock, but I've been working on this for 8 hours. I've been up since 8 a.m. just sitting here playing around with microphones. I mean, take a look at Chrome. This is just some of the tabs that I've had open. This is what I tend to do when I'm like really researching things. I'm looking at all kinds of different alternatives, and I mean, if I finally got it to work, what I had to do is buy an XLR splitter. It was a female to two male splitter to connect it to the breakout cable at the back of the baby face. And now I'm getting audio in both channels, so it's not just one ear. And I could use this. I could use it with any of my recording software now, and it sounds better. Sure, it does sound better. But here's the thing, is that it kinda I could make the other mic sound better too. If I just started to use Vegas instead of, say, Handbrake, then I could do all of these things in Vegas. And what I've learned is, like, you don't necessarily have to have the best microphone in the world to make it sound better. Like, for instance, here's an example of video or audio that I recorded just a moment ago using um, this same microphone without my track noise gate. Hello and welcome, I'm Marumba. Thank you for joining me. This is a sound test of the RE20 studio broadcast mic. Now, if you listen very carefully on that, you can hear keyboard clicks, you can hear the hum of the electric, the AC unit. You can actually hear, like, mouth noises and stuff. All I had to do was just add a track noise gate at 32 decibels, and that just filters out all that stuff. So here's that same file now with a noise gate. Hello and welcome, I'm Marumba. Thank you for joining me. This is a sound test of the RE20 studio broadcast mic. Notice how it's all gone. It has absolutely nothing to do with the microphone. Like, what I'm starting to realize, and maybe I'm an audio noob, like I'm not that good with audio, is that the perfect audio fidelity that I kept hearing in Total Biscuit's videos, for instance, is not necessarily because he's got perfect audio input. It's just processed audio. I feel foolish now thinking back on it, like, man, that's a perfect microphone. It's gotta be why it's so much better. No, the issue is that I'm kinda lazy when it comes to editing, and I don't use a proper editing program. I don't use Vegas. I don't render with Vegas. I render instead using Handbrake, and what I've done for the last year is I just take video in, I record in big long sessions, straight shot, no retakes, and then upload it straight to YouTube. And what that's really, really good at is getting tons of videos recorded, but all I have to do, and I did do this already, is just teach myself how to use Handbrake to batch render. So I'm gonna just start rendering with Vegas now, which takes longer than Handbrake, but who cares? If that's gonna make the audio sound better, I'll give you an example of how it works. All I have to do is you go to Explorer, you find like a series of videos, for instance, that you want to encode, and let's just say, for example, I wanted to record. Let's say these were 5 raw videos of Tuscan Trade Terror. You add them to the project media. It's going to take just a moment, building peaks and all that stuff. And I can have like a default project saved so that all of these audio settings are already applied. But even if they're not, now I know how to do it. So you go here, you click Track FX, you make sure that you've got your audio gates and stuff. You go down to the ones that I've set up. I'm assuming that that's what I'm using on these right now. Actually, no, it looks like I may have not. No, they're appropriate. That's it. Right? And so now all these videos are in a big line, right? So how do you render in bulk? Well, it's pretty simple. You download a script called the Add Regions to Events script, which automatically creates loop regions around each individual file, and then you just go batch render, and then you pick a stupid thing like Sony AVC whatever, and I created a template at like 15,000 kilobits, and then you just click OK, and it'll just go. It's going to overwrite them because I was messing with it earlier, but that's it. And then you just walk away, no different than Handbrake. It's actually just as much work as before. So here's the end result is, frankly, for $1,400, I don't think it's worth the money. You tell me, though. You have listened to me more than I have listened to me. I've talked a lot, but I haven't watched my videos nearly as much as you have. Most likely, you've watched many, many, many videos over the last year, and I do check my work, make sure audio levels are okay, make sure that it's actually functional, like I test and do that and stuff like that, but I don't watch every video, so it's always live in the moment. So you tell me, does the audio sound better enough with this microphone to justify the expense, or should I just render with Vegas using the Blue Yeti microphone and just accept that the issue wasn't really ever about audio quality, it was more just about not using an editing program? I mean, I feel like it's a lot of money. But on the other hand, there's a certain prestige factor to it. I want to have good quality material, good quality project stuff, like investing in your craft is just something I think that you're supposed to do. So, anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. I look forward to hearing them in the comments down below, and I do look forward to seeing you in the next video as well. So thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.